All right, guys. Welcome back. We're working with percents again today. But we're not just changing from percents to decimals or decimals to uh, percents. What we're doing is we're calculating percentages. Now, remember, a percent is really a part of a whole, right? If you have 50 cents in your pocket, you have 50% of a dollar, right? So what you're going to be asked to do today is calculate um, percentages given, so you're given the whole. In this case, the whole is 50, and they're asking you what is 36% of 50, basically. What number is 36% of 50? So the book has a sort of convoluted way of doing that. So I'm going to show you that real quick, but I'm going to show you an easier way right after. Okay, so it says what number is 36% of 50? So what they do is they set up a proportion, right? Basically, 36% is the same as 36 over 100. Remember, it's part of a whole. All right, and then we're asked, so we're told the other whole is 50, or we're trying to figure out, all right, well, what's 36% of 50, right? It's equal to 36 out of 100. What they have us do is multiply each side by 50 to cancel it out. You end up with A equals 18 after you simplify. I think this is a really silly method. So what I'm going to do is show you my method. All right. So I pull up my Squid app. Okay. So what is 36% of 50? All right, now you remember they had all those steps to it, right? And there's fractions and multiplication signs everywhere. All right, all you have to do is change the percentage into a decimal. All right, now we don't see a decimal here, so we don't see a decimal. We know it's sitting right there, so we just move it to the left 2 spots. So what we do is we take 0.36 or 36 hundredths, and all you have to do is just punch this into your calculator. 0.36 times 50. All right, you just take the percentage, change it to a decimal, and multiply it by the number. All right, and if I plug that into my calculator, I get 18. So 18 is 36% of 50. All right, let me do another for you. And let's change these numbers around. Okay. What is 20% of 400? All right. All we do is take 20%, change it to a decimal. That becomes 0.2. We moved it to the left 2 spaces. 0.2, we don't need to include the 0, right? There. Times 400. And you end up with 80. Okay. Now let me try a trickier percentage. Let's say, what is 100 17% of 30. All right, so we move the decimal 2 spaces to the left. We change this to a decimal. It becomes 1.17. All right, so be careful where your decimal is. Just 2 spaces to the left. And we multiply that by 30. So we do 1.17 in our calculator times 30. And we end up with 35.1. All right. I think that method is just a lot more clear cut. So I would recommend using that. And just try that on the classwork problems today, okay? I'm actually going to assign them on IXL, I believe. So give that a shot. All right. Good luck.